Good morning, Marny here. It is Monday morning, March 6th, 2023, and today is Marny's Monday Mag Makes. So I have my project completed, and I picked the, see if I can get to the cover here without losing my place. So I picked from Crochet World, December 2021. And I am just going to put a picture of the pattern that I picked right here so I don't accidentally show the pattern. But I finished it. And let's see. What I used for it is the Yarn Art Begonia. And for this one, let's see, I used color number 4660, which is like a cream color. And here is the color number, which is kind of fuzzy. This is 50 grams, 1.76 ounces, 169 meters, 185 yards. It is a 2-weight and calls for 3mm knitting needles, 3.5mm crochet hook. Now, for my table runner, I always use my 2.25, but for this project, I used my 2.75, my C hook. And I did block it. And here you go is the finished project. I love how it turned out. I love this pattern. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. And I think I'm going to probably make one or two of these for Christmas using a white and green and red, Christmassy colors. Could also do, Easter white and pastel colors. So yeah, this is my finished object, and I love it. And I will put a picture up here of it laying on a table. So that was, I don't know if there was anything else from this particular, there was one more that I was thinking about doing. Actually, it looks like there's a couple. Because what I do is I go to the back and I kind of put an X on the ones that I think I might want to do. So there's a little X right there. I got an X on this one. And this one, there's a couple of X's down here. Here's an X. This cowl right here. So that is out of December of 2021. And I think the next one that I want to do is going to be December of 2022, and I will put a picture of the project from the magazine. But here is the magazine. It's the same as actually what's on the front cover. That's what I want to do. So yeah, for this one I'm going to use the I only have one roll of this. And this is the only color I have. I mean, I've only got the one roll because I wanted to see if I would like it. So this is the Yarn Art Violet in white. So that's what I'm going to use for this doily. And I'm probably just going to keep doing mostly doily type stuff. Just small items out of these for Mondays, because I have a lot of projects in mind, for Christmas, and they're kind of big projects, and I wanted to, you know, make sure I'm focusing on those, because I want to make sure I get those those blankets done. I've got a lot of blankets in mind. Like for my youngest granddaughter and my great niece, I'm gonna do the hobby girl blanket. They're gonna be probably the same colors, but I'm going to do one in mosaic crochet and the other one is going to be in locked mesh filet crochet. I don't know, I might change the colors. I have the colors for one of the blankets. I think the that's the Hirschner's worsted aid. I think that one's going to be for my granddaughter. And for my other granddaughter, I believe I'm going to stick her in with the adults that I am making Snuggies for. The same with my 13-year-old niece. She's going to be categorized with the adults who I'm making Snuggies for. And it was my nephew, my oldest nephew's idea for Snuggies for Christmas. So I got the one made for my nephew's wife, and then I'm going to make one for my nephew, my oldest nephew, and then one for my oldest niece and her fiance. Now for him, I'm going to need to make the bigger one. He's super tall, huge, monster tall. So yeah, I'm going to have to make the bigger one for him. I might even make that same one for my nephew because he's pretty tall too. So this is the doily, like I said, for this coming Monday. But then I've also picked out a couple of other ones for the future, just thinking ahead. And this is Crochet World, October of 2021. And I want to do, let's see if there's a picture back here. This is the Twirling Motifs. It's I guess it's a doily. It's a square doily. So I want to do that. And then I kind of like those coasters there too. These coasters right here. That's one. And then also, out of April 2022, go to the back here. And there's a couple back here, 2 or 3 things. 4 things. I want to do this one right here. And then I was thinking about, now I want to do, if I do a blanket one that requires pieces, that of course will be with a doily, because one of these blanket type things will take me a little longer, and so it'll be just something I'll have to keep working on. But one of these days I would like to do one of these blankets. I also like this doily right here. And I don't know if I want to do these covers, these microwave covers or not. I have one upstairs that I made that I use all the time. But yeah, those are microwavable using a cotton yarn. So I think that's all I've got picked out for right now. And I did actually, because I finagled with my Amazon account a little bit to be able to order this. I was going to run out. I ran out of this color right here for the project that I did for today. So I ordered it on Thursday night. I ordered it Thursday night. It got here Saturday morning. I was able to finish it Saturday night, and then I blocked it Saturday night. But then I also ordered this white, because I've never actually had any of the pure white, and looking at it, it's whiter than any of the other ones that I've had before. Still not quite as white as I was hoping for, but it'll do. So this is the Yarn Art Begonia. Same stats. See if it says anything on here. It just says it's a number 2 sport weight, and this one's called 1000 Optic is the color name. So I'm waiting on one more package of the Yarn Art Begonia, and that is for my table runner, which I really haven't done a whole lot more on it since the last time I showed. I only added one more square to it, and I still have the strings to sew in. So I do one whole row, sew in the strings, and then go back and do another row, sew in the strings. But that's not a Monday project, so I shouldn't even be showing you that. Alright, so for next Monday, and please, if anyone wants to do this with me, please, please, please feel welcome to do that. I would love to see someone else do the same project as I'm doing. So again, for next Monday, December 2022, and I will be using the Yarn Art Violet. And it says that it calls for a 2.5. I don't think I have a 2.5. Well, maybe I do. I do have a 2.5, but I don't care for that hook. So I'll probably just use my 2.25, one of my favorite hooks. So anyway, that I think is going to do it for today. I'm waiting for my dad to text me. I'm not going to have a car this week because he's taking his car into the dealership to be fixed. He's got a leak in his car somewhere, so he's going to be using my car this week. And last night he said, "I'm sorry that I have to use your car this week." What do I care? He bought the car. So anyway, I don't know if I'm going to do a video tomorrow or not. I might. It just depends on how much I've gotten done. I am starting to block the swirling squares, and I am going to put a picture up right here of the difference between blocking them and not blocking them, because it makes a big difference when it comes to the prism yarn. I was shocked in looking, and some of them I have to really stretch, because when they're not blocked and just sitting side by side, you can definitely see there must be, I don't know if it's my tension or what it is. I typically always have the same tension, but some of them are way smaller than others, and I really have to stretch them. And I'm using my blocking mats, the puzzle piece blocking mats, and so I'm really stretching some of them to get to the same size. So anyway, I will probably just show that on, or what I've got done with that so far on Wednesday, but I'll go ahead and put in the picture, like I said, of the difference between blocking and not blocking. So I'm going to go ahead and go. If you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, I would really, really appreciate that. And I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.